Hello everybody and welcome to Elden Ring 7.5 or part 7.5, the Intermission, the unprofessionally done beefing up episode where I'm going to go around trying to get stronger in Elden Ring, because in the last video I managed to go around and kick the crap out of 4 alternate bosses. However, I came up with a really stupid idea out of nowhere that I was going to kill Morgott with a shield. Now, my dodging abilities were actually pretty okay, but the thing is that I was still failing to do sufficient damage to kill Morgott with the shield. And, you know, it was probably one of the worst ideas I ever came up for. I don't know why I came up with it. I guess it was just really just me trying to come up with an idea of something for, you know, making the game harder on myself. And I mean, I will even show you as a demonstration real quick of the reason why I came up with this idea. So Morgott, if you actually come over here, okay, I was trying to kill him with a pretty weak shield. It's only a +5 and a +8, right? And the idea is that I would go around with Jellyfish, our long best friend who has been with us for a long time. We've killed lots of bosses with Jellyfish, right? I don't know if Jellyfish is gonna yeah, Jellyfish is not gonna survive this. Too bad, because I needed the poison, actually. Uh-oh. But as you can see, this is exactly what I was dealing with, was this situation. Although I have done way better in my other previous attempts against Morgott. But, you know, that was just what we were dealing with. This is why I intended to get stronger in today's episode. I actually feel like I should give Morgott just one more try. Just one more. And then we'll actually be serious and actually continue with just going around finding places to get stronger. I actually have a couple things in mind already. Thank you, Blint Thinking. I'll try it one more time just to see if it goes correctly. I guess it doesn't hurt to give it a few tries once in a while, you know? Okay, wow, he's starting off that move out of nowhere. I haven't seen him use that move in a while. I just need Jellyfish to poison him, but unfortunately Jellyfish is not doing his job. Yeah, Jellyfish has been failing to do his job. Oh my god, I'm failing to do my own job. Jesus. I actually have gotten very close to putting him at halfway HP, but it seems like he got stronger. Or just that he's focusing on the Jellyfish more. This is very unusual because he never does this. Well, either way, I don't know. I gave it my few tries, even though I kind of embarrassingly did not last as long as I did the last time. But we're gonna go around and start getting stronger. I mean, I actually did really well in the last video when I attempted it, but I don't know why when I'm attempting it right now that suddenly he's giving me problems. Like, I swear, like, I was doing so much better in the last few videos with him. I know you guys are thinking I'm stupid. No, I know. But I want to show you at least one good demonstration of, like, how well I was doing, okay? At least just one time. I don't know why the hell I couldn't do it, but I don't know. I was doing so well a few times ago in the last video. But I need him to not focus on the Jellyfish, that's the problem. He focuses on the Jellyfish, that's a big issue. See, I can't even get him to get off Jellyfish. Wait, why is my other shield not out? Why is my other shield not out? Holy shit. There we go. Now I can hopefully get Jellyfish to at least do something. No, don't go after him. No, I needed... Wait. Oh, he is poisoned. Okay, this is good. This is good. This is what I wanted. Okay, here we go. Yeah, this is what I wanted. Uh-oh. Damn it, that was really bad timing for me to be healing. Okay, let's see if I can do something. But see, I was doing it just fine, right? You see how I'm like actually doing something to him by just literally passively trying to handle him, right? You know? I have done really well before. But I just couldn't last long enough to make the situation occur. Like, you know, where I would successfully kick his ass. But I have successfully done some pretty okay dodging in the last video when I was trying to do this challenge. But my shield is too weak, and the problem also that I run into, the poison doesn't last forever. It actually wears off over time, which is actually something I wasn't aware of in Elden Ring. And that's the reason also I need to get the shield stronger if I'm going to attempt this challenge. Shit. Is because I actually need my shield to be strong, a poison-based or a blood-based shield. One of them to be poison, one of them to be blood-based. And at least then I would have a standing chance to actually kick his ass, because I'm using a very underpowered level and an underpowered shield. So I just wanted you to see, like, that was like a pretty okay attempt. I've actually done better than that, but alright, so let's see. In today's video, we're gonna go after some very good stuff. But first off, before I even do any of this good stuff, who the hell is this guy? I don't remember seeing him. Yeah, I don't remember seeing him at all in this whole entire area. I don't recall him being a part of this area. He's actually kind of wickedly strong, though. God, he's like a semi-boss. Did you see how underpowered I am? Like, I obviously should be doing way more damage than this. And I'm not. And for some reason my stamina is like really suffering really bad. He definitely has to be using some kind of blood weapon or something. I don't know, it seems like he's doing like insane damage to me. Wow. I'm surprised that I actually killed him. I don't know if that was a regular enemy, but if that was, that's kind of scary. Okay, so as I was continuing in this video before I got interrupted by that guy, we need to go over to find something called the Bloody Slash. The Bloody Slash is located at Fort Height, and Fort Height looks to be as though it's in some kind of ocean location. I don't know, it's a very hard location for me to find. I think it's on an island, so it seems to be about right here, actually. So Fort Height should be just about right here, and there is an enemy we need to kill in this area, so we're going to go over to this cave. And we'll just kind of like run our steed over there. This is us just trying to get stronger in this video so I can handle the later content, because I understand I am severely underpowered, and I also understand that I've been really pushing my limit of like how far this starter equipment has been getting me. It's really not getting me very far at this point. So the thing is that we'll have to go up here. I have to pull down this elevator. It's the longest elevator in the world. It takes like 15 seconds exactly for this thing to come down. Never mind, maybe more like 10 seconds. But it still felt like the longest elevator in the world. I'm pretty sure there was one that I saw that was even longer than that. Alright, so we're out of here. Let's go and find something to do. I didn't realize that I could have just used that one. I haven't been to Limgrave in a very long time, so don't quote me on my stupidity whenever I do. Okay, so we're going for number 3. Number 3 on the map. So we can go get something called Bloody Slash. There's also another one called Lightning Slash. I actually kind of want to get that one too. And then there's like, oh no, there is another one that I have them all in my phone, so we'll get around to them. One by one. This is just us taking a relaxing time, get stronger, maybe find some unique weapon or something, I don't know. Something dex-based. I would prefer a dexterity weapon, like maybe I'll even go after the Uchi-Katana. Because I know that the Uchi-Katana is a pretty good weapon, and I have heard it being mentioned, and I've also seen John Wolfe use this Uchi-Katana before. And hey look, Unsheath. That's one of them. That's the one I needed. I needed one of those. Oh wow, I didn't expect it to be just right here out of nowhere. Well, wait a second. This is the location of number 3. This is where Bloody Slash was supposed to be. Yeah, it was supposed to be right here, but it's at a place called Fort Height. It's dropped by a beast crest Heater Knight fought on the top of the ramparts of Fort Height. So, Fort Height... Oh, this is not the right one. Oh, okay, so where's Fort Height? Fort Height is in a watery spot. I have it very zoomed in on that one little piece, so I may be stupid. This don't look like a Fort Height area. This doesn't look very Fort Heighty. God damn it, let me just look it up. Alright, Bloody Slash. Can't believe that I have to look this up. Bloody Slash. Elden Ring. So Bloody Slash is located at Fort Height, which on the Elden Ring map is located on the... Oh, it's nearby the big tree. Oh, it's nearby here, actually, where the big tree is. But this is not the right big tree. There's actually another big tree somewhere. Yeah. Okay, so it's not this one, because this one's the white area. This is Fort Height. Oh, so that's Fort Height. Okay, so there's a knight that's there that has Bloody Slash, and I want that one. The second ability was actually Unsheathed, and I just ironically managed to find it. And then there's like Lightning Slash, which is also another one that I really want. And that will be all of the abilities that I'm after. So we'll see about what happens. Yeah, I really need to get stronger, because I know that I'm making the game way too difficult on me by not getting better weapons. And I'm probably bashing my own self from not doing it. Hey look, we got a golden seed. And besides, when's the time that we ever take an intermission anyway to just, I don't know, get stronger? Almost never, right? Is this thing dead? He is dead. I saw blood. But he's dead. Okay, well then... Is there a Heater Knight anywhere? Because I'm pretty sure they said something about a Heater Knight at the top of Fort Height. We got a nomadic cookbook. So he must be at the top. Let's go and see Mr. Heater Knight up here. Hopefully he'll be here. Is there a Heater Knight? Do I already have the ability? I know I picked up an Ash of War a while back. So, for the Ashes of War... Okay, so let's go over here real quick. We have Stormcaller, Unsheathed, Barbaric Roar, Bloody Slash. Oh my gosh, I already have it. Oh wow. And what does it say? So yeah, some poison or scarlet rot buildup sounds like a good... That would actually be a... Yeah, I agree. Oh, so I have Bloody Slash. So that means that I have Unsheathed, I have Bloody Slash, and now... okay, so I can delete this photo off of my... photos, because I was already after that and I got that one. Unsheathed, I've got that one. Okay, so Uchigatana is our next one, and then I need to look up also Stone Minor Bell Bearing number 2, and we cannot go after number 3 and 4 because you actually have to kill Morgott to be able to reach that, but we will go after Bell Bearing number 2. So according to the Uchigatana, the Uchigatana is found inside of the Death Touch Catacombs. It's on a body hanging from the upper platform. You need to use a lever in order to get to that room. And this looks to be nearby a gigantic bridge that's broken. It's probably right about Liurnia. I want to say it's in Liurnia. Yeah, because actually, you know what? This looks like a very familiar location. It's actually located right next to a little above. It's right here. It's actually right here. Yeah. Yep, that's it. That's the Uchigatana. Alright, well, let's go and find a way up there. I suppose that this is higher elevation, so that means that I need to go probably through here and then probably up here. I'm just going to assume that that's the way that I get there. It surprisingly is actually located right next to one of the enemies that whooped my ass in the last video. Embarrassingly whooped my ass. I was having problems fighting him because my weapon was too slow. He had almost no stagger unless I did the R2, which is kind of like irritating. And then he was just fast at swinging, and I only had 4 Estus flasks, or what do they call these things? The Crimson Tears? I don't like how they change the name of it every game. But, like, you know, it's Estus flasks, okay? But, apparently you're limited to only 4 Estus flasks in the fight. It doesn't matter how many Estus flasks you have, you can only have 4. And, it's kind of stupid, if you ask me. So it's inside of a Death Touch catacomb. Wonder where a catacomb location would be. Because I don't see an entrance to such a catacomb in this area. And the Uchigatana is located in that catacomb. What if we went into this building? Do you think that that's catacomb? I mean, it kind of looks like a catacomb. Well, it kind of actually looks more like a coliseum to me. Yeah. I don't think that there's such thing as a catacomb, but it might be a coliseum. I don't see any kind of particular entrance to a catacomb here, though. What the hell's the point of a building here? What, you can't even go inside? Why would you even put a building here if you can't even go inside of it? Oh, it's just for looks, of course. What else would it be for? Of course it's for looks. Do you think that the catacomb is, like, down there, perhaps? Like, maybe like down there? You know, in a sense? I want to say that it's possible that it actually might be down there. You know what? Let's go down there. I think I should be able to survive this. Yeah, I thought so. I don't know about that one though. Okay. Is it down here? How the hell do I get to the Death Touch Catacomb? Huh. No such cat. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna have to fucking look up now how the hell to get into the Death Touch Catacomb. Death Touched Catacombs. So, the Death Touched Catacombs location. So it's located in the northern Limgrave, west of the St. Bridge site of grace. West of the Limgrave St. Bridge. Okay, so this is probably the St. Bridge, right? So this is the St. Bridge, site of grace, right? To the west, found on the side of a cliff with a distinct stone arch entrance, often requiring a short climb to climb up the passage. Oh. Had to, okay, start at the St. Bridge, go west then north from the grace, head up the road, and look for a path leading to the cliff on the left. Go to the west, and then the north, and then a path on the west. Alright, I guess we'll give that a try. So we'll start here and we'll see what the hell it looks like. See what the hell they're talking about. This is going west. And then we'll go north. So my goal is to get my shield to be like a blood shield or a poison shield. The brass shield is the strongest shield. Out of all the medium shields there are, the brass shield, surprisingly, ironically, without me even knowing, I just chose it because it was the only one that I had that was a better shield at the time. Just happens to ironically be the strongest version of a medium shield. And yes, there is an attack-based type of shield, because all the shields deal roughly about the same damage no matter how much you try to upgrade it. I actually took a deep look into all of them. They literally do just about the same amount of damage. So it doesn't even matter which shield you choose to attack with. You're basically always going to deal roughly about the same category of damage. So unless you're using the attack-based shield, which is actually built specifically for attacking, you're not going to see much of a difference. And there's only 2 attack and defending shields out there. It looks a little kind of like a kite. Like, not a kite shield, but it looks like a kite. Okay, so somewhere on the west, and they said that there's some kind of arc. Some kind of arc. Are they talking about this thing? Is this what they're talking about? This has to be a catacomb. Well, there's got to be some kind of entrance somewhere. I don't see an entrance. I've been looking for this fucking catacomb, and I cannot find this goddamn entrance. I just want my Uchi Katana. What the hell? Where the hell is it? West and north. How the hell was this supposed to be a door? It looks the same. The whole building looks the same. How was I supposed to know that was a door? They did the same shit in Cronus the New Dawn. God damn. Always putting shit in like the worst spot. What the hell's wrong with people? Can't they ever like do things like the normal way? Limgrave Mallet Coliseum to engage in combat with other players. Touch the effigy of America in the Coliseum. United combat and combat ordeals can be undertaken in this venue. In United blah 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 blah. That's all I hear. This isn't the catacombs. It's not the catacombs, it's the Coliseum. West and then north. A catacomb. Stormhill Shack, Stormvale Castle, Finger Crone. What looks like a catacomb that could be in this area? Alright, I guess I just have to look it up for fuck's sake. My god. 51-second video, better be 51 seconds.
Ratchet bridge that's leading to the Divine Tower of Limgrave. Just look for the sat outside the door. Catacombs is a very short area, thank you. There are no imps. Instead, we have
to the point.
Witch-like soul skeletons. Twice.
Dude, where the fuck is it?
Best of skeletons.
I hate it when people make YouTube videos and they never get to the point. They never do. Wait, actually, you know what? This one right here is only 2 minutes and 20 seconds to this video. I'm actually gonna look it up right now. Yeah, we'll watch this one. Okay, so where the hell is this fucking cave? Yeah, get to the point.
Because this is something that we can reach very early. Let's start. Like always, I'm gonna start from the first step. First thing that you should do is to reach Church of Ela. Now we want to go on the right into the northeast on the main road again. And let's just keep moving. We'll find the Warmaster Shack. Just keep moving again to the northeast. Then you see right over here on the Saints Bridge. We're gonna start from the location. This is something pretty easy because now I'm in the game platform that I'm wearing. Don't have to pass that big pumpkin head.
So he's going up a hill. Okay.
Go on the right side.
Okay. I wish you guys could see what I'm seeing. Oh. What? What? No. If that's it. Is that it? Is that it? What the hell? How was anybody supposed to find that shit? There was no way I was gonna find that. Oh my god. I would have never found that. No way. That is not the directions that they were saying. What the hell? They're like, oh, just go west and then go north. Oh, I'm looking for a building or something like that. Yeah, that didn't happen. Okay, so we are supposed to be just about... So it's right around here. So I think, I think it's right here. Okay, so starting from here, right? I think it was right here. Stormvale Shack or something. Oh, it's a little bit more to the east. And it would technically be just about somewhere around here. I am still going east, right? Cannot believe that Uchigatana is in such a shitty ass location. Like, it is a really shitty ass location. So just about somewhere here is where the start point is, right? So this is the start point. And we would have to climb to that right there. This is it right here. How was anybody supposed to know that it was right here? What the hell? How does people see this shit? Yeah, this is the catacomb. I would have never found this place. I'm sorry, but like, this is like in a really garbage spot. Death Touch Catacombs. I finally found it. We're finally gonna get the Uchigatana like I wanted. Jesus Christ. Alright, so we are looking for a Uchigatana in this area. Where in this area? Have no idea. That's why this is a behind the scenes intermission. Alright, so I assume that we equip the Ashes of War through the blacksmith, because I think that the blacksmith is the one that does it, so we'll probably have to do it there. Good thing we can kill them without using a holy weapon, just like Dark Souls. Dark Souls, you have to use like a holy weapon or something like that to make sure that they never come back. Is this a... Oh, I thought it was in pickup item. Yeah, I've been meaning to kind of get a katana or something like that. I also saw that there was like a very powerful straight sword or something like that. I think it's called the long sword. Yeah, it's called the long sword. And it was actually a really, really powerful weapon when it's like upgraded really well with lightning slash or something like that. You know, I watched people cheese the shit out of Morgott with like not even like a few slashes or so. So I feel like that's gonna be like a nice little addition, is the Uchi Katana and the long sword. Because the broadsword is okay, it's not like that great of a weapon. Maybe it's just because it's like so underpowered or something, but yeah, I need to kind of move on from this weapon before it like ends up making my life more difficult. Ow. So how do I... They said that a heavy door was open somewhere. Where? Aha. Aha. So there's only a few other things I really need to do in this video. Is after I get the Uchi Katana, I thought that that was a soul item. After I get the Uchi Katana is to go after Lightning Slash. And then if I can get that, mix it with my Unsheath and... Oh, there's a boss fight. Well, before I go to that boss fight, check up here and see what's up here. Oh, I see. Oh, it just opened up the boss fight to this area. Oh, I see. That's what they meant by a heavy door was opened. What the hell is that? Oh, I was gonna say, was that the boss? He's known as the Black Knife Assassin. He's trying to assassinate... Well, how the hell did he lose half his health already? Oh my god, you are a puny ass. You are a puny ass. What the hell? I should have just shield bashed you. Assassin Crimson Dagger. Well, that's not what I'm after. Deathroot. That's also not what I'm after. Where the hell is my Uchi Katana? Bitch, I came all the way over here for fucking Uchi Katana. Where the hell's my Uchi Katana? Maybe they're up where those skeletons were. You remember how like there was like skeletons on the upper floor? Yeah, I better freaking find my Uchi Katana. I didn't come here for nothing. Freaking game. It's absolutely crazy like how weak these enemies are. I'm so used to fighting such ridiculously strong enemies. You know? That it's like coming to these areas just like, wow. It feels like a... Hey look, is that what it is? So how do I get that? How do I like reach that? I think that might be my Uchi Katana up there. How do I reach it though? How do you get up there? There seems to be like some kind of door that leads up there. You see that? I don't know how the hell you can get up there. What the fuck? Is there a hidden path or something? How do they keep on coming back? I killed them all. No, I did. I killed them already. Why do they keep on coming back? Or is there just more of them? What the hell? Where the hell's my fucking Uchi Katana? How the hell do I get up there? Is there like a hidden something? Wait a sec. Oh my god. They really know how to like blend things in so you can never ever find it. Is that it? My Uchi Katana, I got it. Oh my god, I freaking looked. Oh my god, I would have never found this weapon. I thought it was in Liurnia. This whole time I swore that I've read that the Uchi Katana was found in Liurnia. Or at least when John Wolfe found it, he was in like Liurnia or something like that. I cannot believe that I went through all of that just to freaking get my hands on that weapon. We finally have Uchi Katana, we have Bloody Slash, we have Unsheathed. That's good. So, flasks, we can add a charge. Nice, very nice. Replenish. You know what, let's wear one blue. One blue is good. And then, for our physic, so we can either do boost fire attack, enhances dodge rolls, enhances charged attack. You know what, actually, I feel like this one with the whole enhanced charge attack would actually be pretty good. Or dodge rolls. That would be pretty good too. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go with the dodge rolls. Yeah. One of them for HP, right? And one's for HP, and then one's for the other one. Okay, alright. So also let's put on the Uchi Katana. Uchi Katana is a little less, but it does cause blood, right? And we're talking it's much less because I haven't boosted this thing, but at least I can sufficiently use it. Alright, so that's a good thing. Do we have anything else? Like a Lord Sworn's straight sword, you know what? I thought it was called a long sword though. Yeah, because when I looked it up in the photographs, right? So now that I have Uchi Katana, that's crossed off the list. So we're after the mining smithing bill. So this one's called the Weathered Cold Straight Sword. It's a straight sword that has determination on it. Is that what it's called? And then the other one has Bloody Slash, which is a bloody longsword. So one's a longsword, one's a straight sword. I mean, it doesn't really matter as long as like I'm using some kind of sword, right? And Uchi Katana is a pretty good weapon, I think. And so now we just have to go after the mining bell. So the smithing mining bell is found in a chest in the first hidden chamber of a sealed tunnel. So a sealed tunnel. And this one is actually located right over in the dangerous area that's nearby where I came from. So this is like one of our last pieces of equipment that I'm looking for. So I assume that it's this one right here, because if it's this location right there, then I assume it's this thing right here. Yeah, so we're gonna go over here. We're probably gonna deal with some difficult enemies along the way, but it's okay. I'm prepared. And I'm ready. Alrighty, so let's see. So what we need to go to is number 3 and 4. And I promise we'll have some much better, easier time beating this game once I power up really well. Which, thankfully, okay, the mining bell, the bell that I'm going after, is gonna allow us to increase our weapon to like plus 12 or something like that. I think it's, smithing stone 5 and 6 gets you to plus 15 or something like that. So, you know, we'll have a high enough level for our weapon pretty soon. But I know where to look for smithing stone number 5s and 6s. Because I actually have a guide on it. At least we have another Lost Grace. Golden Order Seal. I don't know what that's for, but I'm pretty sure it's a important side quest item. Yeah, because the next time I continue Elden Ring, I want to go after like all of the final major bosses, so this is really just us preparing for that, you know? Hell, I might even become so strong that I can go after all the other bosses that I was having trouble with, but I really wish that we'd have... I was actually just thinking about you, you know that? I was looking at your profile earlier today on Discord, and I noticed you weren't on for this entire week, and I was actually about to mention you just not even about 2 minutes ago. And then I was like distracted with the thought of this cave. But I'm glad that you can join, Grey Toad. I really missed having you around. Pretty sure you had some busy time, you know, just like how King Assassin showed up in the last video, and he's also been having a busy time, and I'm happy that he still stopped in to say hello, and I haven't seen him in many months, so, you know, it seems like everybody's, you know, kind of still dealing with life, and I don't blame them for not being around. You know, I just appreciate when people show up, you know? Yeah, I know. We all have been dealing with the holidays. I'm thankfully off for 3 days straight. So I'll be back again tonight, tomorrow, and the day after. So plenty of, you know, days off. I'm glad that you got to catch today's ones too. Today is just unprofessionally, well, actually, you know what, I just call it an intermission. An intermission is where I have no intended goal to try to make anything like super interesting. It's really just me trying to get stronger in the game, you know? You know, I feel like I really need to, because the last video I did made me realize that if I continue the game any further with what I've been doing, I'm just gonna end up kicking my own self in the ass. Did you notice that every single one of my souls on the bottom right corner is 6666? What the fuck? That's weird. But yeah, if I continue the game, what I've been doing, I'm just gonna kick my own self in the ass. And I'm just gonna have a really terrible time trying to, like, progress the game. Okay, why do I have a funny feeling like this is like a hidden wall? I thought Elden Ring doesn't have hidden walls. I thought that was a Dark Souls thing. Even Bloodborne didn't have that. I mean, I am extra evil today. You know, the funny thing is, I was actually wearing my makeup earlier, but then I ended up talking to my mom for a while, because, so I guess this is actually more than an appropriate time for me to talk about it, since this is the unprofessional behind-the-scenes video. Or should I say it's more of like I said, the intermission video. So, like, you know, anything goes in the intermission videos. I don't care if people, hey look, you know, I don't care if people like try to backseat, you know, in my intermission videos, because The intermissions are really just me trying to get stronger or re-strategize my tactics, you know, so I don't mind what happens in these kinds of videos. But the thing is that yeah, I guess I can talk about it now. So I was having a conversation with Blunt Thinking in the car when he was driving me home. And you remember I told you that he's my coworker who I've been working for an entire year with. He knows everything that I do with my life. And at the same time, you know, he's really helped a lot. He also wants to get into streaming. But I was telling him about, you know, how I had this conversation with my mom yesterday about, you know, or actually, no, it was earlier today. And, you know, I was just telling her, like, I was feeling a little kind of like sad or something like that. I don't remember what it was. Like, I was thinking about the past and the present and the future. And, you know, and it constantly loops in my mind all the time about the past. And she's like, I don't think about the past, you know? My mom tells me she tries to let it go and she doesn't think about the past, but I was telling her what I was thinking about was not like bad memories. Instead, I was thinking about things I've lost or forgotten about, you know? And by that I mean myself. I have lost and forgotten myself. So the thing I struggle the most with, hey look, we got a smithing stone 5. The thing I struggle the most with, and this is probably, like I said, the most appropriate time for me to talk about it, when I used to be a very bubbly, happy person, I even talked about this with Blunt Thinking today, where my personality used to be a lot like every other typical Asian girl. You know, I was very smiley, timid, happy, airheaded, very young in the mind, you know, just only cared about, like, you know, just having fun and all that stuff. And surprisingly, it was only like that about 5 years ago. 5 years ago, I used to be like that until, well, recently 5 years ago, I stopped being like that. And I think it got worse as, you know, as like I lost my relationship and stuff, but some part of me is gone. Like it's fully gone. And I kind of like actually beat myself up a lot about it because I have a very hard time expressing emotion, like an insanely hard time trying to express emotion. Like I feel a lot like a AI, you know, or like a robot or something, or like some kind of empty dead shell. And I often struggle with feeling emotion. And there are very few times on a regular basis, or I mean on an occasional basis, there are a few times where I can feel emotion and can be happy and bubbly and smiley and feel genuine, you know, feelings, and be exciting and energetic and, you know, just feel alive again, you know? But now I just feel like an empty shell, dead inside, and when I'm around people that are excited and partying, I'm just kind of like this the whole time, you know? And it makes me sad because I think a lot about memories of times where I used to be happy and used to smile and used to be lively. I was a very different person back then. Like, I didn't think about none of the things that I think about now. I wasn't interested in engineering or mechanics or science or economics or, you know, politics or nothing. I had none of that stuff in my life at the time. And just as I got older, or as I had all these things that happened in my life, I just became more and more who I am today. And I often look at other streamers as an example, and I'm like, okay, well, if it's not their lighting or their microphone or their content, because it's obviously not their lighting, okay? I've seen people with some absolutely atrocious backgrounds, like really atrocious. Like, it looks horrible. Their lighting looks absolutely ass. And even the game they're playing is absolute ass. Like, we're talking like it could be like a text-based, boring ass, like old pixelated game that obviously looks like an indie game, or they could just be doing nothing, and they'll have tons of people watching them, right? And so obviously the game is not the problem, and obviously their lighting is not the problem. Even their microphone could not be a problem, because I have seen people who legitimately have horrific microphone quality and they don't have a problem holding a crowd. So it came to the conclusion to me that when I was thinking about my own life, about how I was like friendless most of it, of how I was familyless most of it, I just thought in my mind that people just don't like me. They just don't like me. Like me as me in general, you know? It has nothing to do with my style or my appearance or my looks or even my intelligence. It's just me. They just don't like me. And that's what I was starting to think today. And when I was talking about that with my coworker, I was just like, I look at other people and I feel sad, because I see them all the time. I wonder if this is the long sword that everybody's been using. Maybe this is it. I should buy one of these. You know, I was just thinking in my mind, I always see everybody with groups of friends, or, you know, groups of people together, family together. And I don't remember how that feels anymore. It's like I have completely forgotten how that feels. And I often look at other people and I'm like, they always have something that I don't. Could be hangouts, could be people that are caring for them, people that you know, they're hanging out with and just laughing with and having a good time with. And I look at myself and I'm like, I don't even know what that even feels like. And even when I am around it, I've become such an empty, dead shell inside that I've forgotten how to even appreciate such things like that. Like how I was explaining, like when people are cheering and having fun all together, just random strangers, I'm just standing there blank in the face, you know? And so I'm like thinking in my mind, you know, if I've been like this my whole life, maybe it's just me that people don't like. And I feel like it could be like, as in like this, like you can meet the nicest person in the world. Like I could point at some random person, but yet I just don't click with them, you know. And they may not click with you because of your culture. It could be your color of skin. It could be your age gap, you know. It could be their personality type. I don't know. There's always some reason we don't hang out with certain people. Like, would you be friends with like a random ass emo kid or something like that? Or maybe one of those Valley girls who are always talking like, oh my god, blah blah blah. Like, would you end up thinking about being friends with them? Probably not, even if they're the nicest person you've ever met. Maybe they're super intelligent, but you just don't click with their type, right? So in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, if I'm so different, maybe 99% of the population just doesn't click with somebody like me. And this is why I struggle to have friends. And this must also be the reason why I struggle to grow as a streamer, is because I'm being treated and looked at the same exact way as if I'm in person. That I'm just too different. You know? I think there's something wrong with me. Like I legitimately think there's something wrong with me. Like I don't think I fit in anymore with people. Like I've lost my ability to be able to, you know? Yeah. And I understand where you're coming from. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I know exactly where you're coming from. And I feel like everybody else that I run into sees it too. They do see, they do see this, you know, this very dark nature about me or something like that. And I feel like they sense the presence of what's good in me, but there's something really like aura dark wise around me that they just feel uncomfortable. It's strange, isn't it? Like how that's a thing about me, but I know what they're feeling. I know exactly what they see. Trust me, I do. I'm not blind. I think this is kind of the reason why I've kind of started to feel down in the dumps, is because I know what my problem is, and it's something I can't fix. And when I was thinking about it, I was having a conversation with my coworker, and I was, why the hell can't I put the unsheathed ability on this? Is the unsheathed only for Uchigatana? Oh, it's only for Uchigatana? Oh, really? I didn't know that. Okay, well, let's do Keen, because it's a dex base. Okay, so let's do Keen on that one. And let's do on the broadsword Bloody Slash, or should I do it on the longsword? Because I know that longsword, I think it's called longsword, right? But when I was talking with my friend, I was telling him, you know, the purpose of my streams is for people to learn about me. It's not just about gaming. It's about learning about me. It's learning about my personality type. It's learning about the complexity behind my two halves of my personality. It's learning about how I interact with people, how I explain my past, how my difficulties in my present life is, or how everything led up to what I'm going to be doing later. You know, when I think about the treasure hunting and the cave diving and the underwater diving, or going into really dangerous territory, or the ghost hunting, or all this other stuff that I want to do with my life, you know, on live stream, you know, we were getting into this conversation that, you know, it's like if I discover ruins that's several kilometers underground as the only person that's there, because there's no company or corporation that's going to stop me from doing so, is that, you know, he's asking me a question of like, what would you do with the artifacts or the discovery of the things that you found? Like, what kind of answers are you looking for? Like, you know, because I said I was seeking out answers, and he's like, well, what kind of answers are you seeking out for? And it had me thinking for a moment. I was like, that's a good question. I don't know. I thought that I was just seeking out answers to life. Like, what was there more to it? You know, stuff like that. Let's put Bloody Slash on this one. Yeah, let's put Bloody Slash on this one. Just so that way I can at least have it. And then we'll also put Bloody Slash on my broadsword. I think it's this one. Yeah, we'll put Bloody Slash on my broadsword, because I do like my broadsword. Bloody Longsword, Bloody yeah, okay, good. But now that I'm done with that, because I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't distracting myself too much before I, continue on. So we need to upgrade real quick the bloody longsword, and that's going to require souls, which I don't have, and then the Uchi katana needs also souls, which I don't have. So we're going to go right here real quick, and is that all I have is 1600? What happened to everything that I had? I thought I had like tons. Oh shit, I must have like sold hella stuff. Oh my god. I'll continue here in a second. I'm just trying to make sure I don't like get a little too off. You know what, actually, since I'm not gonna ever use these heavy weapons, let's just sell this shit. You know, we're never gonna use it. Never. Dragon Blade Claw. Yeah, we'll definitely get rid of that. And I don't think I'm gonna use a bone. I don't think I'm ever gonna use half of these swords, but they're not worth very much. I probably won't use the crystal sword, but you know what? Since I can wield it, I'll just wait on that one. And as for the Great Shield, you know what, we'll just hold on to it. And I'm probably never gonna wear that. Alright, so let's see if I can strengthen something real quick. Specifically the Uchi katana. Okay, so not too bad. +6 is actually not that bad. We'll go and farm for some souls. And while I'm doing that, so that way I can come back and like at least, upgrade my weapon even further. So how do I do the bloody slash? So how does that function? And also I'll continue what I was talking about. I guess a good place for me to go and farm would actually be in a dangerous area. And since I have some danger out here, I'll definitely do it out here. Okay, now I can continue what I was talking about. So when I was talking about the idea of what kind of answers I was seeking out for, I thought it was about life, right? And if I did find any artifacts or ruins or any of that stuff like that, I honestly have no interest in recovering those artifacts at all. The whole point of my adventures out to these places was really just trying to find myself again, to recover what I've lost. And I realized after talking to my mom tonight of what caused all this was this feeling of insignificance. My entire life, I've always felt very insignificant. And it's because I didn't have family. I didn't have friends growing up. I watched everybody else always have a much better life or happier life than me, and every time I went out of my way to even try to become friends with people, that I was always the one who was kind of like used as a last resort, or otherwise just never, just invited or something like that. And I started to realize, so that's how you do the bloody slash, okay. But I started to realize that, that my insignificance stemmed from my childhood, Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? What is that, petrification? Wait, wasn't that thing dead? Didn't I just kill that thing? But, yeah, I watched other people have what always felt like a normal life, and, things that I've never gotten to experience, like what I was explaining is like birthday parties and hangouts and friends and just people that actually cared for them, reached out to them, and I'm just kind of like stuck in a dark room my whole life, and my family didn't want me, my friends didn't want me. society treated me like absolute horseshit. And I grew up just always seeing everybody else get the spotlight. And so in a sense, as a kid, I was always trying to prove myself in some way. All the time. Anytime anyone ever told me I wasn't capable of doing something, I would find a way to prove that I could do it. And every time I noticed it, even in my video games, because I have been noticing it in my video games now that I think about it, every time I run into an incredibly difficult game, I've always gone out of my way to make it much harder and do something that most people aren't capable of doing, you know? And I think that's where Elden Ring started to remind me of that too. I was always trying to... You're probably right, it's the death blight, this, whatever this petrification thing it is. That's probably what got me killed. But, I always had to try to prove myself to people. Because I wanted to feel important. I wanted to feel like I had some purpose to myself rather than what people just think is only all just some pretty girl when I'm wearing my makeup, of course, is what I'm saying. And I'm outdoors and all that stuff, because I'm telling you that I've already told you guys I get too much attention when I'm outdoors. Because people compliment my appearance or even my intellect or something like that, or just my personality's really sweet for the most part, you know. And yeah, it's definitely the death blight. But as long as I continue to get my souls gathered up, I'd probably say maybe like sufficiently 15,000. 15,000 should be good enough to upgrade a weapon. But yeah, I do feel insignificant. I feel like I should be capable of more than this, so that's why I jump from one profession to the next profession to the next profession to the next profession, because I look at other people my whole life and I'm like, everybody's the same. They talk the same, they act the same, they dress the same, they think the same, they want the same, you know? Every time I ask about, like, or I listen in and they talk about what they want in life, it's always the same thing. Get married, have kids, get a house, go to school, go to college, go on vacation. It's the same damn thing everywhere I go. Everyone's the same, and it drives me crazy. Like I don't understand the simplicity behind people's lives. There are people out there who do the same thing, anything of any significance or importance at all, and they're the ones who get the spotlight. They have friends, they have family, they have the attention, they have everything. Like, they have a normal fucking life, they have groups of friends, and I'm just the black sheep. I've saved people's lives, and I've never been known for it. I have intercepted armed robberies. I have intercepted armed shooters. I have caught people, really bad people, and I've never been known for it. I do all of these, like, hard challenges. I can master profession after profession after profession, from mechanics to survivalism to firearms to locks to security to, like, electronics, you know, just numerous things I could list. And I've never been known for it. I don't ever make friends. I don't ever have people who stay longer than a couple minutes or days at a time in my life before they just suddenly disappear out of nowhere, even though I never said anything to them or did anything to them. I would just have a normal day, just go out to eat, and I just eventually fall out with them or something. I don't know. And I started to think about it more and more, that every time I encountered somebody in life, it was the same situation over and over. People disappearing left and right. Okay, we are not getting blighted. We are not getting blighted. This is not happening. You can go eat a dick. Eat a dick. I am not getting blighted by you. But... Ow. But... You know, like every time I go out, for example, do you know who's the one that provides? Me. And do you know who's the one that's always trying to bring people together whenever they get into a fight and they stop talking to each other? Me. Anyone who goes into, I don't know, a depression, maybe loss, who do you think's the one's there? Me. And I've done this countless times for people. And where are these people now? Nowhere. They're out there living their life. They got what they needed out of me, information or comfort or care or materialism. Nobody there. My whole family has done each other horribly wrong, stolen from each other, lied to each other, talked horribly about each other, extorted from each other, you know, used each other, like even violently got into fights with each other, or some of them have gone to jail for it. Some have become drug addicts, others gambaholics, and they're still together as a family. But someone like me, who hasn't done any of those things, they out me because I was LGBT. You see what I'm saying? And, you know what, people? The hell is he doing? What am I seeking out in people? I just wish that I had actual friends. People that actually could make me feel like I wasn't going to just be something temporary in their life or something they can use, you know? To remember what it was like to have an actual best friend that I could talk to and reach out to, who isn't going to ghost me or ignore me or find a better friend or something like that that replaces me like the others have. And I was never the one who argued about it. I just see it happen and then I stopped talking to them because I saw it happen. You know? I've seen it happen before many times. Oh yeah. All the things that I've put into effort of people and people and people, and by acknowledging that, sign that you're ready to try. You know, it's like how do I explain it? Like, it's hard for me to explain something when I'm actively in a fight, distracted. I know I'm farming though, but at the same time it is an intermission video, so I figure, you know, it's the most appropriate time for me to talk about things. And we're almost there. We just need 15,000 souls and then I'll be done farming. So when I was a kid, I remember, do you remember like when we were children how you would make friends so easy? You would have a best friend that you would always reach out to you, let's go hang out. Let's just go, you know, out in the woods or go to the park, you know, and you would just see each other and talk to each other every day. Every time you're sad, they would always be there. Every time there was a hangout or of some kind, you were always there. Then as you get older, you know, that stuff doesn't happen. There is none of that anymore. It feels like every time I hang out with people, I can see past all their bullshit. They ask for your number, they never call. They are like, hey, let's hang out the next week. You know, on a Monday or something. And I'll reach out to you. They'll tell me, I'll reach out to you on Monday. Never happened. Oh, hey, I'll see you tomorrow and I'll bring you a plate of food. Oh, hey, my wife and we're going to go out, you know, on Thursday. I've been meaning to like have you meet my wife, blah blah blah, and she always wants to meet you, blah blah blah. On Thursday I'm gonna reach out to you, blah blah blah. Never happened. You know, I make a plan with somebody and they'll cancel. And do you know how often I text people? Like maybe once a day. Like just once. Unless they ask me a question or maybe I have to explain something to them. I'm not the type where I bother them spamming their fucking phone. You know? You should already know this by now that like when I type to people or when I text people or something like that, have you ever heard my phone ever go off? I mean, it clearly has noise. Listen. You know, it clearly has noise. Like, I am pretty sure that, oh, it's because I have the do not disturb on right now. But my phone does go off. You know? And the thing is like, in the last year that I've been streaming, how many times have I actually been interrupted by a text message or a call? Probably only 3 times, and I've streamed exactly 280 something days. Like 200, I'm pretty sure it was either 228 days out of the year or it was 280 something days, and only 3 times was I ever interrupted during my stream. And it was just my mom, you know, saying, hey, do you want something to eat or something like that, you know? Or I'm about to be home and I'm bringing something home. You see what I'm saying? No one ever reaches out to me. And I've done this for hours on end from different times of the day. I do not have people who ever talk to me, you know? And you know, it's like, I don't know what to do anymore. Like, I don't know what to do anymore. I'm like totally off topic from what like I was talking about earlier anyway, though. But I'm just trying to like explain the best way possible for you guys to understand the backstory of what led up to this, you know? Because I don't know how else to really explain it. I feel like people don't know me well enough to understand that part, and that's why I have to kind of backtrack it a little bit for people to understand what I'm talking about. You know, I have put so much effort into people, and they never reach out to me, even though I'm always the one reaching out to them. Every time we go out, you know, it's like I provide. Every time that they need a shoulder to lean on, I'm the one who's given them, you know, the comfort and the advice and all this stuff, you know. You know, it could be, I don't know, just maybe they always complain all the time that their daughter uses them. And this is actually a real scenario, by the way. is that their daughter always uses them. No job. The boyfriend has no job. They have a child, an infant together, and the daughter's having episodic problems where she's like, I don't want this fucking baby. I want this fucking baby dead, blah, blah, blah. And the mom deals with this shit every single day. And she says that her daughter tells her, I wish you were fucking dead, or I hope you go fucking die. And the mom takes care of them. These are two people, grown-ass people, with an infant child living under her roof. And no one shows any love or care for her. She provides all the food. She provides a gigantic house for them. And she has no one there to care for her. And I give her a hug. I tell her that you're a strong person. I tell her that your daughter is, I'm sorry to say this, but a parasitic piece of shit and mentally ill. You know, and the boyfriend is a parasitic piece of shit. And unappreciative and ungrateful about the fact that you could have literally kicked both of them out and they could have been both on the street, and they don't even appreciate you. They don't even treat you with the respect that you deserve, you know. And it's not because you care for them, but it's simply because of the fact that she shows so much kindness to them and still takes their shit for the past several years. And yet she has kicked them out before, but then she lets them back in because she gets lonely. Because she's a lonely person. And I try to show her so much compassion. You know? Like, this is the stuff I do for people. And yet, I'm alone. And people don't like hanging around me. They don't reach out to me. They never follow through with... I've been burned way too many times. Way too many times. It's like I'm the person that people use, that they seek advantage out on. And then when they don't need me anymore, they find a way to just disappear. You know? I'm not awkward to be around. Heavens, for fuck's sake, haven't I been like just fine on stream? Is it not much different that I'm talking to you in person on stream versus in person? You know? I mean, like, I've held conversations quite well. I have obviously quite a lot of logic in analyzing things and self-awareness. Okay, I admit to my own mistakes and problems, and hell, even the shit that I do both on stream and off stream, I know what the hell I'm doing. Okay, I'm not oblivious to anything. And yet I'm alone and ignored by people and ghosted by people and used by people and stolen from by people. I mean, fuck. You know the reason I don't even have a girlfriend? Because every time that I find somebody that I want to date, I don't feel good enough for them. I literally feel not good enough for them at all. That I don't even, what's it called? I don't even try to, date them. Because, if in my mind, that if I can't be in a good enough standing or position to be the one who can take care of them or provide for them or be strong enough for them, then I am not gonna do anything. I'll just rather wait. Yeah, maybe so. Maybe you're right. And I think that this is the reason why that the whole point of what my adventures are for in the future, okay? My whole point of my adventures in the future is about finding myself. Because I have lost myself. I have lost how to feel like being human. I have lost my ability to feel emotion. I have lost my ability to express emotion. You know, genuinely. most of my days I feel like a dead robot, you know? Like if I ever recorded who I really am behind the scenes off stream without like intentionally trying to engage with the audience, like as if I'm forced to or obligated to in order to entertain you, if you actually saw who I really was behind the scenes, you would probably think I live an incredibly depressing life. You know? Like, have you ever actually legit watched somebody just kind of just sit there and do this the whole time? And that will go on for hours, maybe several dozen minutes. Maybe I might turn over and lay on my side and just kind of think. I'll sit in this dark room, just kind of lost up here, thinking. And then I'll realize that I've been doing this for several minutes to hours. And I'll find something to distract myself. Because I end up getting caught up in my thoughts so much of negative things or sad things, or looking at what could have been my life and reminiscing the past or reminiscing happier times, that I'll end up realizing hours have passed by and I need to find something to distract myself. So I'll watch like an animal video, you know, cats, dogs, bunnies, whatever the hell shows up on my feed for Instagram. And you know, that will be my that'll be my day. And then I'll eventually get out of bed. I'll try to eat something. I'll smoke a cigarette and try to relax my mind off of all the negative thoughts that occur through it. And then I'll try to force myself to have the energy or the willpower to stream, because then I'll start getting into these negative mindsets like, oh, it's just going to be another day where no one's going to be watching me, you know? Oh, I'm just going to, you know, I need to hurry up and finish this game. Right, and that's actually kind of a thing. I do try to prove myself in all kinds of ways to people, because that is where my problem stems from. I have a problem where I feel insignificant. And my depression, my dead, empty depression, actually stems from me not doing what I know is what I'm really supposed to be doing in life. See, I was born with an unnatural ability to adapt and excel in a variety of things at an astonishing rate. Like, that is my number one superpower, is the fact that I can take even the most basic of information and turn it into something completely big, you know? Like, I can take what is supposed to be a normal punch, as an example, and turn it into an even more advanced version of a punch that can literally put their ass down in a single hit, no matter how small they are. I could turn the simplest basic information about botany, and suddenly I know how to grow and create illegal substances. I could take a piece of, I don't know, like a lens of glasses and look at it for maybe 30 seconds and find out that I can use it as a fire starter. I could use it to melt an object. I could use it to melt glass using heat. I could use this to literally open up a lock of a door using a pair of glasses. And that's what I'm saying, is that my mind does this because I have an AI mind. I've had this since like I was a child. When you tell me a door is bulletproof, and this is the bulletproof door right here, I don't go through the bulletproof door. I go around the walls of the bulletproof door, because most likely chances the walls or the hinges or even just the frame and structure that's holding the door has some sort of a tensile density weakness somewhere that I can bypass it and tear the whole door off, you know? When you tell me you have a Ring camera as an example, right? Like, let's say you have a Ring camera and you tell me that it's connected to the internet. Well, all I need to do is find the community-based box of the entire residence, because if you actually don't know, there are 3 types of internets out there, and one of them is community-based. By this, what I'm saying is that even though you pay for an internet company as an internet service provider, as an example, let's say Comcast, Cox Internet, Verizon, whatever it is that there's actually a community-based system where everything's linked to one master box in that residence. And if anyone, and it's like you're all connected by wires to this one master box. And if it just so happens that one of you in that neighborhood happens to be using an absolutely ass load of data, it actually punishes all the remaining members in that community, where everybody's internet is shut down or slowed down because they cannot find the source of who is using the most data. Like, let's say somebody's mining Bitcoin as an example. It uses an absolutely absurd amount of data, and so they punish the whole entire neighborhood and everybody suffers. It's kind of like how everybody shares a water bill in an apartment complex. Everybody in the entire apartment complex, whoever's using the most water, they don't get punished. No, they punish the whole damn community. Everybody has to pitch in for this. That's the same thing. And so if you tell me you have a Ring camera and everybody else in this neighborhood has a Ring camera, I know that majority of Ring cameras are actually connected to the internet, which means that the second that you shut down the internet, it stops recording completely. You can see it live, you just won't have live footage recorded. So you find that community-based box, you blow that thing to pieces, and everybody's Ring camera goes down. In that whole neighborhood, no live footage whatsoever to be recorded. And, you know, this is how my mind works. I have an advanced ability to be able to take basic knowledge and turn it into something that is absolutely extreme. That is what my number one ability is. And I can learn things at such an astonishing rate that this is why I can kind of journeyman or master so many different things at once at such an astonishing speed. And it's like I have this desire to learn more and more and more, and every time that I feel like I've already learned enough, I move on to the next thing. Because in my mind it's like, what's the point of only being good at one thing or 2 things when I can be good at multiple things? It's like when somebody does a profession in their life, I'm like, how can they sit there and do the same job for 30, 40 years of their life, live in the same state or the same country for 30, 40, 50 years of their life? And I'm like, I couldn't personally do that. There's a whole big world out there. Why would you want to do only the same thing? And that's where I was saying it stems from the simplicity. Feels like you were meant for more than the mundane thing. I don't know. But in a sense, the whole, what you're saying, in a sense, when I was thinking about that question that my friend had asked me. What kind of answers am I seeking out for? When I said that my whole journey is about finding myself, finding answers. I didn't even know how to answer. I didn't even actually know what I was looking for. All of my life, all I've ever done was try to prove myself to people, and every time I felt like something was impossible, I would find some way to not make it impossible. Because I wanted to feel like I was worth something for once. Because I felt like just being myself, nobody liked who I was. Nobody liked the real me. They didn't like the real me enough that I had a family. They didn't like the real me enough that I didn't have any friends. They didn't like the real me enough that I can't even find a relationship. They didn't like the real me enough that even people won't give me a chance to even be in their life. And so I had to find a way to always prove myself to people that maybe I would find some kind of purpose for myself. And when I started to lose who I was, lose the human nature in me, and forget how to even be human, how to even feel human anymore, because now I feel like a dead, empty shell. And I struggle so much with showing emotion anymore, or even feeling emotion, that, okay, he's a little strong. I just realized who he is. He's the lightning guy. I realized who he is now. But hey, look, we only need about like what, 1,000 more, and I'm all done farming for the souls that I was after. But at least I got to have the conversations and stuff. But I think I just needed to find my life's purpose. I obviously was born with this natural ability, or should I say this unnatural ability, to do things that most people for some reason don't do or aren't capable of doing. And I often think that this is the reason I'm so sporadic, is that people will be like, oh, you jump from one thing to the next, to the next, to the next. Like, you know, whether it's one profession or one skill or something I'm learning. But I learn, like I said, and specialize in things so quickly that it's like I don't want to stick around in one thing anymore if I have nothing else to gain from it. You know, what's the point of like learning more about how to perfect how to make fried rice? Oh shit. You know, like let's say I make a bowl of fried rice and it's good enough. The hell do I need to spend 15-20 years trying to perfect this dish for? You know, like some of the people that I've seen on the cooking channels, like what the hell, you spent 15 years trying to fucking work on this one dish? Hell, even the chef has said the same thing. You know, that's the same concept of what I put into the things that I specialize in. If I'm good enough, you know, felt like I have enough, I don't need to put any more time into it. You know, it's like if I can beat Elden Ring, I don't need to spend 2,000 hours trying to perfect every little thing about Elden Ring. I just need to be good enough to be able to beat Elden Ring, right? And the same thing, like even that Mike Tyson Punch-Out game. You see what I'm saying? Oh, you know, you see where my point of view comes in about why I don't try to stick to one thing at a time. You know, I don't need to master only one thing. If I'm good enough, and, you know, obviously above the average or near borderline of leading it, I don't need to be number one. If it's one bowl of good rice. You guys are funny. Where the hell's my body? No, but seriously, where is my body? Because I did not just spend all that time trying to grind for this shit for me to lose my body. Where is my body? I obviously see that it's somewhere up there, but I, for some reason, don't see Where the hell's my body? It should be a mark of a golden tree. So, when I was okay, so before I forget, because this is the last part of the conversation that I had with my mom and my friend. I don't have any interest in recovering any of the artifacts or the ruins or whatever the hell, shit that I find out there. I just want to experience it. To say that I did it, that I proved that I did it, and move on to the next thing, the next cave, the next diving cave or whatever. I don't need to worry about the artifacts or whatever. I don't care if it's 15, 20,000 years old. I'll leave the location for experts in that specific field of archaeology to handle that matter, because there are people out there who legitimately actually care about history. I don't care about history. I just want to be that person who is ballsy enough to go in there into a territory that no one else will go into, to see it, to feel it, to experience it, even if it borderline gets me killed, because I need to have some kind of fulfillment in myself to use my abilities, my skills of things that I know brings life to me. I was talking about with my friend about the excitement of my adventures, and I had so much excitement that you could see the life brought back in my eyes, in my expressions. I was talking about how amazing it'll be to go into a haunted place, a legit haunted place, something so scary, and be the only person there to find out if haunted things are actually real. Not have all this bullshit cameramen and photographers trying to fucking photo edit everything. I just want to know if it's real. And then if I still haven't gathered enough evidence or proof, go on to the next haunted place and see if that's real as well. And just once I finally get my answer, I don't need to visit any more haunted places. It's time to go diving in the ocean. Maybe fucking tag a shark in the face. Put a little sticker on his forehead or something. Just to say that I finally did it. Go into a cave, an underwater cave, and go creeping into some dark hole and just see what's inside of it for the thrill. That's what I want. I want to experience life, all of what the hell is out there, because I've been cooped up in this room for so long, and I don't have exactly anything holding me back. No kids, no family, no nothing. Right? And do you see what I'm saying? That's where my mom just found out my answer tonight. My mom talked to me tonight about it. My friend talked to me tonight about it. And they understand now. They see where my depression comes from. I've spent my whole life trying to do everything like society. Always trying to fit in with society. Always trying to do a job like society. Always trying to make friends like society. Always trying to live life like society. But I'm not like society. I've always done things on my own and somehow made it further. I didn't have to go to college to make six figures. I figured it out on my own. I just happened to fail after my ex-girlfriend left because I lost all care. But that's the whole reason of that project that I'm doing right now, is to go back up, because I need to fund the several thousands, tens of thousands of dollars worth of equipment to be able to pursue the real goal out there, to do these live streams in the ocean and in the caves and in the mountains and the haunted places and all the things that I want to do. all these numerous things that you have no idea what the hell I'm about to do. Oh, trust me when I say it's gonna shock you. But I have life brought into me just talking about it, just thinking about it. And it makes me feel so alive, like I feel happy and I feel human again. And that's how I know that my depression stems not from what happened in my life. Yes, most of it does. It does hurt to lose family and friends, but what really is hurting me now is how I'm doing things that I'm not wanting to do. I'm working in a shit-ass casino for what? For table scraps? To starve? To borderline almost be evicted every fucking month? I have piles of papers in my bag out there in my living room of eviction notice, eviction notice, eviction notice, eviction notice, because I get them every single month because I'm always late every single month. Because I can't even pay the past due. I deal with tweakers and losers and junkies and gambleholics and alcoholics. Like, this isn't what I'm supposed to be doing. That's why I took that extra step to do the tent project. I put thousands into this thing. And I'm already at the end stages of it, finally. I'm finally gonna get out of this ditch and this hole of this situation that I've been in, you know? And it's not because of money. It's because of survival. It's because I have an ambition to pursue after a goal that is so out there that it's not just benefiting me. No, I wanted the whole fucking world to see it happen. I wanted people to realize that there's more to life than just whatever is going on here, this systematic bullshit. And to inspire people to be human again, to be empathetic and compassionate, and to realize past corruption and all this other bullshit. What's like the most vague way I can explain it? Let's just say I am using my scientific, chemistry, and botany skills and knowledge to create something that is going to financially shoot me to the fucking moon. And it is funny thing, ironically, in one of my video games, several of my video games have actually displayed this very specific plant, like all the time. Like, the most ironic thing is, I actually had mentioned it recently in one of my last videos of the name of what I'm growing. And it has something to do with a come home. Yeah. And it's not even just that. There's more to it too. But I just don't have a big enough laboratory to be able to produce it. But the thing is that, you know, I figure if I'm gonna have to go the whole route of trying to financially support such a really massive dream, really massive goal, I have to play a little dirty to be able to get there. Because it's not like anyone else out there is playing nice or playing it the fair way, especially the fucking government. So I play dirty too. And I have been for a very long time. Not particularly this project, I'm just saying everything in general that I do in life is usually played pretty dirty. You know? It's just, that's all I will say. But, aside from that, now I need to go find my body so I can, like, upgrade my weapon. And once I'm done upgrading my weapon, oh, I have one final thing I need to go after. I need to go after, this person right here, which is Tiff. Some kind of summon or something like that. And then there was another one that was mentioned called the Mimic. And after that, there's pretty much nothing left for me to strengthen up. I think I would have successfully gotten strong enough to be able to say, hey, I can do this. See what I'm saying? So I just need to locate where my dead body is. And my dead body is somewhere up in the northeast. It is... That's why I couldn't see it. It was right there. It's right here. Oh my god, I couldn't freaking find my damn body. It was like in the shittiest spot ever. So what's like the quickest way that I can get to my body? Maybe from here to there. Uh-huh. But yes, you know, if you wanna tell me that what I'm doing behind the scenes, for any of you who are thinking about it, okay, is unethical or immoral, I'll explain to you what's unethical and immoral. What's unethical and immoral to make money, millions, trillions of dollars, if anything, and illegal, is that Big Pharma makes 80% of its profit, 80% of all of its yearly profits from pain pills. And that ranges from Oxycontin, oxycodone, hydromorphone, fentanyl, hydrocodone, codeine, so many other things. And do you know where most of that derives from? Morphine. And do you know what morphine comes from? Opium. And do you know what opium comes from? The poppy plant. And do you know what the poppy plant is? It's a Schedule 5 substance. Where the hell is the United States and China and Korea and all of these other big countries out there who are producing it? Where the hell are they getting their hands on a controlled 5 substance of opium? They obviously grow it, or they take it from those that are growing it in places like Iraq, Afghanistan, you know, the United States. They're making a substance that you are not allowed to make, but they're allowed to make, and they're profiting trillions of dollars doing it. What about your teeth? You ever thought about that? Have you ever heard of something called dental scrap? You ever wonder why the dentist will never allow you to keep your teeth? They make an excuse saying that, oh, it's because it's a biohazard waste. But do you realize the reason why they charge you such an absurd amount of money for your teeth to be done is because they have things like iridium, or not iridium. Hold on one second. I just want to make sure that I don't die. Okay, but they use things like... Fuck, what's that damn material called? Holy shit. I gotta get out of this situation. I gotta get out of this situation. I'm about to lose 15,000 souls right now. Where the hell's my body? Now what the fuck was I saying? Oh yeah, but your teeth. Okay, they're used out of one of the top 5 precious metals. I just can't remember what the hell it's called off the top of my head, but even one of them is platinum if I remember correctly. And another one is... It's either iridium or it's... what is that metal called? I can't even remember what the hell the name of it is. But yes, it's called dental scrap. It has precious metals to make your caps and fillings in your teeth. And it's worth thousands of dollars. Okay, so whenever they take your freaking removed teeth, they're actually selling it back to a refiner to melt down the metal and get money out of it. You know? And it's absolutely insane that people don't even realize that. You know, that every time, for example, that, you know, people buy back your old electronics, they're giving you, like, maybe... Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, I did not just do that twice. Oh, you son. Oh no. No. Every time you donate blood for free. You know how they have like a free blood. Hey, don't blame me. Blame the horse. The horse is the problem, not me. Damn it. That shit sucked. Don't you do it. Every time I come out here, you guys are always throwing boulders at me. Leave me alone. Damn. Let me just go. Holy shit, they are trying to murder me right now. I am just trying to get my body back. Is that so much to ask for? Where the hell is my body? Wait a second. Where the hell's my body? What the Oh, hell no. Oh my god, man. No. Stop it. Just let me go already. Dude, just get me the freak out of here. Please. I hate you two so much. I just want... How are they doing this? What do you mean my steed's dead? Oh my god, you know what? You guys are fucking making me mad. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. This is so stupid. How? Literally. For freaking God's sake of it all. It's so stupid. They do have an aimbot. There's no way they're that accurate. I refuse to believe they are that accurate. That is absolutely atrocious and insane. Unfreaking real. But, you know that, for example, every time you donate blood for free, right? And you're doing it for like, oh, we're doing this to help people, blah blah blah, and they'll give you like a sticker or a little certificate or something like that. The little foundations trying to fundraise, or not fundraise, but you know, gather up people's blood so that you can help people. Well, what do you think they do with that blood? What do you think they do with that blood? You think it just magically, for free, shows up in people's, you know, hospitals, and then they just happen to be so kind to give them a free blood transfusion? No, they charge you like several tens of thousands of dollars, and where do you think they got that blood from? They got it from people like you who donated your blood for free. And so, your teeth, your blood, you know, or how about your plasma? You ever thought about how much those bottles are worth compared to how much they're actually paying you? You ever thought about the fact that half of the substances that are out there that are illegal are actually legal for, you know, the government, but not for you? Or how even like something so petty as like prostitution is illegal, but somehow the rich people have prostitutes, high-class prostitutes, who get away with it completely fine. You know, and they never get pursued for it. It's all about who it plays and who it benefits. And so yes, they do play dirty. And people just don't realize it, or just brush it off, you know? So if I get my hands dirty, I'm just doing the same thing that all the upperclassmen are doing. That's all. But I'm not doing it for selfish purposes. I'm doing it for a bigger picture.
Well, I took you
It's
for
temporary
dead,
anyway.
so lay out your own.
Alrighty. What utter hell and back it took to make 15,000 souls. 15,000. That's not very much. Okay, Uchigatana. Wait, what does this say? Additional items required. You need smithing stone number 3. Oh, you know what? I actually can buy those. I can. And as for my smithing stone 5. Okay, well, let's do longsword. Okay, so we need all these smithing stones. So we gotta go back and we gotta go get those smithing stones from the old lady. What was it? Miss Smithing Stone 3? Yeah, because I want my Uchigatana to be at least a plus like 12 or something, if I can. Ideally, that would be pretty beneficial for us. But yeah, I just need to... I just need to find some fulfillment in my life. That's all. That's all I'm looking for. Feel happy with myself. Feel satisfied with myself. Not punish myself for being insignificant. For feeling less than other people. To say that I was able to be one of the first people out there to do so many things. So many things, and not just the things that ordinary people do, but something crazy beyond my gaming. And I think this is why I push myself so hard. And don't worry. I actually am almost ending this video soon, so don't worry that you won't be here very long. Okay. I appreciate that you stopped in either way. We did it! We got it to plus 12! We did! Oh, we did! Yes! And at the same time, I need smithing stone number 4, which is actually something I can purchase. And, broadsword 14. And this requires... Okay, so at 14... No, at 13. Or is it 14? Am I at plus 3 or am I plus 2? Oh, okay, so I'm at 13. So at 14, it requires smithing stone 5, so 13's the highest I can go. So we need probably like 12 smithing number 4s. Okay, so not too bad, right? So we have Uchigatana. Okay, so let's go down here real quick. So Uchigatana, and it's an improvement. It's plus 172 and 88 compared to my broadsword is. I mean, it's a little bit more. Okay, it's a little bit more. My Uchigatana could still use some extra stuff, but hey, you know, we had an improvement. I might actually be a lot stronger right now, so I'm actually kind of happy. So here's what we'll do. Let's just test it out just once, just to see if it's strong enough. Yeah, let's just test it out once. Maybe we will call it a successful video, you know? Let's just go see if it's strong enough to handle the boss that gave me shit. But at least I got to talk about, you know, what I was talking about with my mom and my friends. Is that, yes, I think that's, like I said, my depression comes from my unfulfillment of myself for not doing what I think I really should be doing with my life. And not, it's understandable because I have obviously tried too damn long. I think a little better than the sword before, I hope so. And I really hope that this blood weapon, okay, you see this? I'm gonna put my broadsword right here. We're gonna try it. We're gonna try both the broadsword and see if the blood loss will do anything. Actually, you know what? This is a bad idea. But we're gonna try this. We're gonna see if this works. Okay. Just see if we're strong enough to handle this guy right now. Wait, how do you unsheath? Oh, that's how you unsheath. Oh, that's how you unsheath. Okay, I understand. I really should try using my Ashes of War. You're right, I definitely should. You know, I'm not gonna lie, using the Ashes of War with an L2 and then an R1 at the same time is really kind of confusing for me. Yeah, it kind of throws me off a little bit using the Ashes of War. Uh-oh. Oh shit. Damn it. Ooh, he almost killed me. Oh, that's right. It uses magic, the Ashes of War. Damn it. I'm not as good at dodging him as I was last night. Yeah. Fuck. Yeah, it's like it's a little bit better. Hitting an enemy 4 times or the 5th time will give you bleed. Hitting an enemy 4 times, 5th will give you bleed. Is that how the blood slash works? Is that what you're talking about? The blood slash, right? You know what? Actually, let's try the blood slash. I want to see how it works. So, I was using the broadsword, right? Yeah, let's try it. Let's see how it functions. Because I actually wouldn't mind. And also, we should definitely try to put on our magic Estus flask. But yeah, I think that with just a little bit more power into my Uchi Katana, I might do just fine against him. You know what, actually? Oh, I am going to try it. I'm gonna try it. I don't know if I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna try it. So how do you double slash? How the hell do you double slash? I don't even know how to double slash. Holy shit. I don't know how you double slash. It just kind of like doesn't make sense to me. No. Already? You're already doing that? Already? What the hell? This is bad. Oh yeah, this is bad. Ah, damn it. I don't understand how you do the double slash. I thought it was supposed to be like bam, 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 bam. I thought I watched John Wolfe do that. No, I swore that I did. I could have sworn that that's how it functions. Yeah, but what did I miss? Hold on 1 second. Hitting an enemy with a blood weapon 4 times. Oh, I didn't even know that. You can just hit them? Like, really? A passive effect. Blood causes blood loss buildup. I did not know that. It's a a passive effect. Oh shit. Well, let's try that with the shield. But before I use the shield, let's try the Uchikatana. See? I don't understand why it only swings one weapon at once. How do you double swing? I thought you can double swing. What the hell's the purpose of having like a... I've seen people do double swing. What the hell? How do you fucking... It doesn't make no sense. I've seen people dual attack before, and I don't understand how that's not working. Ah, whatever, we'll try the blood sword. I mean, like, if anything, at least this will be something, right? Maybe I'll successfully beat him with blood or something. Yeah, no, I swore that the dual wielding was supposed to work. Alright, here we go. That's what I was doing. I was doing left hand also. And it wasn't swinging both weapons for some reason. Oh, that was such a late response for his blood, you know, Ash of War thingy. Oh, okay. Well, I'll try it the next time. Damn! Did you see how much damage that was? You need the Ash of War double slash. Oh, I didn't know that there's a double slash one. Oh. Oh, oh. Oh, it does. I'm sorry. Does that hurt? Oh, shit. No! Oh my god, that's the closest I've ever had him. Oh my god, I'm actually like so close to kicking his ass finally. Oh my god, Morgott. What the fuck? I like the blood weapon though, I'm not gonna lie. If I actually was using what's this, the Uchikatana, I'm pretty sure I actually might succeed this fight with the Uchikatana. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go back over to here. And we're gonna put the blood thing on the Uchikatana. Yeah, because I think that will be the way to go. So let's go and talk to this guy. Never know which fucking hallway it is. This one. Yeah, we're gonna go here and we're gonna put on the Uchikatana right now. And we're going to put the blood one on it. And that will do.
I took you no matter to lay out your arm.
Yeah, it's just a little greed. I know, I get greedy, I know. I always do. It's okay, I promise I will do it. Okay, so which one is which? I don't know which one is going to which weapon. Remove from blood broadsword, remove from longsword. Yes, remove from the longsword and put it on the Uchikatana. So now, when I look at my Uchikatana, it doesn't have. What the heck?
Black no matter.
Yeah, put it on my Uchikatana. Affinity gained. Okay. Okay, Uchikatana with blood slash. There we go. That's what I want. Okay, now let's go back and try this again and see if I can get his ass this time. Yeah, I feel like I'm going to succeed this fight. A couple more tries would be nice to end this. I know, it really would be, wouldn't it? I'm just like really looking forward to finally having him down and out, you know? just permanently down and out. We'll see what happens. I feel like I have confidence in doing what I do. I just was having some problems is all. If I electrify my weapon, can I electrify it? Is it possible to electrify this weapon? No? You can't electrify the weapon? What about if I try to put a grease on it? Can you put a grease on this thing? With holy? Oh, you can't. Oh, because it has blood. Oh, I see. Because it would count as like 2. Okay, well, let's try it. Let's see if I can do this. Alright, let's do this. I forgot my damn jellyfish. Go, 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 go. God damn it, I said go, dumbass.
Thy part in this shall not be forgiven.
Shit. Damn it. No, no, fuck, I ran out of his stamina. No, I ran out of stamina, my dumbass, and I was ready for that hammer attack too. I was ready to dodge it. Shit, my character wouldn't roll. Oh, fuck, I'm so close to killing him. Like, I'm like getting closer and closer every time. Oh, man. And I so definitely can do it. I know I can. Oh my goodness. Damn it. Damn it. I know I can do it. Okay, here we go. I get too greedy. Too greedy. I know he's gotta be dead soon. Shit! Why do I always fuck up? Oh my god! Oh, I got so... Oh. Just calm down. Take your time. I can do this. If I've lasted with a shield, I can last with a sword. Just don't get... I remembered something. Actually. I remembered exactly the way you're supposed to attack. Okay, so give me 1 second. And also, my weight's kind of high. let's get rid of that. It's also... yeah, actually, that's okay. Alright. Nope. I thought he was gonna attack the jellyfish. I thought he was gonna attack the jellyfish, not me. Okay, stop being greedy. Just stop being greedy. I'm gonna get him. Hopefully now. Hopefully now. And what was it that you're saying? Use holy damage cake apply, but I can't. It doesn't allow me to because I am using blood on the sword, so it doesn't allow me to do any kind of like adjustments to it. Like I can't even apply lightning to it either. Yeah, I tried. I wish that I could though. No. I'm not even like blocking any of his hits. I usually do, but I can't even like time it. Like he was just in a... I don't know, I just wasn't paying attention enough. Shit, that was not what I was trying to do. Okay, we gotta be careful. Shit. Whoa, what the hell was that? No. No! Oh my god! Oh, I was in the wrong path! No, look at his HP! I was in the wrong path. I was in the fucking X formation. Fuck, I thought it wasn't on top of my head. Oh. Oh. Oh, I thought it wasn't on top of my head. No, I was charging my L2 to do a final hit on him. Oh my god, I cannot believe I just fucked it up. Shit. I know if I had more stats than this. You realize that I'm a level 59, right? I'm supposed to be level 80 when you fight this guy. Like, I am doing this severely underpowered. What the fuck was that? Wait, where's my fucking Uchikata? Why does it do that? Why does my shield, I mean my fucking weapon disappear on me like that? Did you see that? I never understand why it does that. I've noticed that it's a problem with my gameplay. Like, I always have that weapon disappear on me. Oh shit, is it above my head? I can't tell. I know. I'm mad about it too. I fucking did so. Dude. Oh my god, man. I noticed some kind of problem, so I don't know if it's the Uchi Katana, but my stamina is like dropping faster than it ever does. Like, I don't understand why, but my stamina has been dropping like astonishingly faster than it normally does. I don't understand why. And I don't understand why my stats are not going down either. Like, they should be going down, and I'm talking about my stamina bar, because I can't even test out what's causing my issue right now. But I'm pretty sure that the last time I played this, my stamina was not draining this quick. You know what? Let's go with, what is it? The Noble's Trouser? Yeah, because 36 might help out. Alright, let me try this. Let me hope that I get it. Because my stamina is dropping astonishingly fast. I don't know if it's the Uchi Katana or something, but I do just need to be patient, you're right. Fuck. Fuck. Oh, I got him still. Uh-oh. Can't tell if it's above my head. Holy crap, I think I almost damn near didn't make it. Shit. Get away, get away, get away. What the hell? What the fuck? What the hell? Like, really? I survive that all the time. Oh, what the hell? Oh my god. I know I can fucking kill. I cannot believe I almost killed him last time where he only had 1 hit left. Oh my god, I should have just killed him by now. I'm level 59, you realize that? You know you're supposed to be like level 80 when you fight him? And I've almost killed him a few times. Oh my god. I really feel like I need a different type of ash, like, or whatever the hell you call it, like, you know, like the summon. I don't know what they're called, but I really need a different type of summon. I can never tell if it's above my head. I can never tell. It always looks like it's not, but then it is. Jesus, that could have killed me. No. What is this? Shit. Fucking hell. Oh my god, oh my god. Why do I mess up? Why do I mess up? Why do I mess up? Why? I don't want this to be like an extended session of bullshit like last time. I want him dead. I want him done. And I thought every 5 slashes it's supposed to cause blood buildup. And I guess maybe you have to hit him like in a succession of 5 attacks because I've hit him definitely 5 times and I haven't seen a single blood buildup. I know I have. What the fuck? He was aiming for the jellyfish. How did he change targets mid attack? How did he do that? When you initiate an animation in a game, it targets the last known enemy. When you initiate it, you can't just change the direction. Look, okay, so if I swing, okay, you cannot just initiate towards a different direction. It doesn't work like that. How the fuck did he change mid-animation in his tactic? When he aimed for the jellyfish, he changed one tactic. I mean, one jellyfish. He changed the tactic from the jellyfish to me after he killed the jellyfish. That's not possible. In animation purposes, there should be no way he did that. You're right, he's absolutely nothing. Oh, Jesus. Why? I fucking dodged that perfectly fine. There's no way in hell. What the hell, man? What the fuck in hell? Wait a second. You know what? Does blood build up more when you do an R2? I've always been curious about that, but does blood buildup happen faster when you do an R2? Because I've never known if that was the case. I have a funny feeling like it does. He's changing up his tactic. He never starts off with that move. What happened to my fucking weapon? Why does it disappear like that all the fucking time? I don't understand why that shit happens. I don't understand how the hell his blood buildup is not happening. There, see? It finally happened. I was just like getting careless because I'm like, why is it not activating? It doesn't make sense to me. Like, he should be building blood fast. It I am appreciative of the blood slash. I am. But I need lightning slash. I just realized it, but I don't have lightning slash. And I just realized that that's actually a move that I completely forgot to even pick up, actually, was lightning slash. It actually puts his ass in the ground. He changes targets so fast, it's unfucking real how he does it. Wow, he is changing up all his tactics. He never uses these moves. He's like adapting every time I fight him. He changes his tactic. Okay, so it's a really bad idea for me to attack him as soon as he's done doing this thing. I have caught it many times. He attacks instantly as soon as I dodge it. It is a bad time for me to dodge it. I mean, to attack him right after he does it. But he changed everything he did. He never uses those moves. Never. Not that early. I've never seen him use those moves. It is completely RNG based. How many times have I died to him already? Like what, 15 times? And fucking real. God damn it, jellyfish. I can't fucking see. He's using completely different moves now. In sequence, should I say. You see? See what I say? He never used it this early. He's changing everything he normally does. God damn it. That was like such a terrible time to miss an attack right there. I fucking knew he was gonna do it. He's changed everything he does. He never does any of this. I have fought this guy fucking 30, maybe 40 fucking times. He never does his moves in this sequence. Never this early. He's never summoned the fucking lightning rain until roughly about like close to half his HP. He has changed everything. I'm not used to him doing this. Like, it's all different now. The spear thrust, the fucking charging thrust, none of that shit. He has ever done that in the early stages of the fight. Look at this. Like, again, just randomized bullshit. Wow. Wow. This guy has changed all of his tactics. Maybe I should just fucking stop brute forcing him. I'm trying so hard to activate the blood loss. I'm trying so hard to cheese his ass as quickly as possible because he keeps on getting harder and harder and harder every time I fight him. It seems like he's like adapting to everything I'm doing. Like he is completely adapted to like finding out what I do, and he's changing up everything, seeing what ticks me. See? Look at this. I cannot believe I have the worst time with the easiest boss. I have seen people fucking Jesus.
Foolish ambitions to rest.
I have seen people cheese this fucking guy. Literally in a matter of seconds. And I'm fucking having struggles with it. They were just using a plus 18 weapon. Mine's a plus 13. Like, how much of a difference is five upgrades, you know? How much is a difference of 21 levels? Is it seriously that big of a deal that 21 levels seriously cannot do that much more? And I'm fucking having that hard of a time with him? I don't believe it. Wow. 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 I fucking dodged that perfectly fine. The fuck?
Stained by my curse. Such
No, I ain't falling for that shit again. I know you fucking do that.
shall not be forgiven.
Wow. What the? I pushed it. Okay, okay, alright. You know what? I am so severely underpowered for this guy. I got incredibly close to killing him once. And disappointingly, I still cannot kill him. I had one fucking hit on him left, and I was standing in the wrong spot when he did his fucking sword summon in the sky. And that just ruined it ever since then. Like a five. I'm not gonna lie, a 5. I would not recommend this game more than a 5. Like, it takes extreme stress to get through this game. Out of like Dark Souls 1, 2, 3, Bloodborne, and even the Lies of P, Elden Ring is actually fucking irritating to play. Like, really fucking irritating to play. There are some bosses out there that are just so easy, and then there's other ones that just make you want to fucking pull your hair out. And that's Elden Ring. Yeah, like, if you really want my personal opinion, I cannot recommend it more than a 5. Yeah, I know I am. I know I am severely underpowered. You know that most people are supposed to have a plus 18 weapon right now? A plus 18 weapon. That is what most people fight him at. Plus 15 minimally. And at the same time, level 75, maybe 80 is like what I've seen most people do. I am level 59, and I'm also like extremely unbalanced with my build because I'm not even using faith, and I have so many faith points that could have been just used in vigor or endurance or even dexterity, and I have not used faith at all. Like, I have no use for it. I don't even know how to reset my stats because I chose Prophet thinking I was going to be a healer, and I ended up not doing it at all. I'm fighting him as a completely shit build right now. Like, that's... And I've fought, like, insane amounts of bosses and successfully did it, but then I come to this asshole. And I could not agree more with you. I think Dark Souls 3 is good. Okay, I need to figure out, like, where this is coming from. I told my character to dodge backwards. And how much they build upon the Souls series to reach the third game context. Wait, hold on one second. I love Elden Ring, but I actually think Dark Souls 3 is the best of the series because of how narrow the scope it is. How much they build upon the Souls series to reach the third game combat-wise. Listen, Dark Souls is incredibly balanced, okay? I can cheese the shit out of Dark Souls 1 and 2 and 3 very easily. I have never had problems with Dark Souls. I think it's actually like super easy. Okay, especially Dark Souls 1 and 2. 2 is the easiest one, and 1 is the second easiest one. And then, you know, Dark Souls 3 is a little more difficult because they kind of nerfed all the shields and shit. So it's 6 hits. 6 hits causes the bleed, okay? But the problem with Elden Ring, I'm gonna tell you with Elden Ring, this game is incredibly I don't know, like unless you absolutely go super tank, okay, you're most likely gonna fucking you're gonna piss yourself off, you know? I've seen most people go super tank like builds in this game, and I'm going with a dex build, which is something most people do not do in Elden Ring. They do not go with a dex build. I couldn't fucking get my stamina. Why is he the only boss in this whole fucking game that has given me problems? The whole fucking game. I have never, in all of Elden Ring, have a problem with any boss this long until I met Morgott. I have fought insane bosses at super underpowered leveled. Like super underpowered. I'm pretty sure I had a +0 broadsword and a fucking, like, barely level 13 character when I took down the putrid avatar. And the fucking god skin, dragon skin, whatever the fuck his name was. He was like Dragonkin something. He was like a big dragon in the fucking ant cave. But this fucking asshole. Such a fucking pain. I don't trust my HP even being that low. Not with him like this.
Stained by my curse, such it cannot bear. Thy part in this shall not be forgiven.
Whoa. Whoa.
Very
Fuck my fucking life. This was supposed to be a very non-stressed video. It was supposed to be non-stressful the whole time. And all I did was piss myself off in the end. Such a major disappointment. I could have ended this fight many times ago. It's absolutely fucking crazy how I have not ended this fight right now. By like almost 30-40 minutes ago. I don't know why I have so much problems with this hammer. I never understand how I can't dodge it. I can never fucking dodge his hammer.
The thrones, stained by my curse, such shame they cannot bear. Thy part in this shall not be forgiven.
Come on. I got cocky. I got cocky because I hit him 5 times with the blood. I hit him 5 times with the blood. I just needed to swing my weapon on him one more time. It would have caused blood damage. I got cocky. I got careless. I went forward instead of backwards like I normally do. What am I doing to myself? I had the opportunity for people to cheer me on for this shit, and I fucking flopped it. Again, for the second fucking time in a row, on 2 different videos. Alright, you know what? I don't know if I'm gonna kill him in this one. I feel like I'm still too weak to kill him. I don't know why I'm having so much trouble killing a fucking simple boss. He shouldn't be this hard. I have gotten close to killing him like 3 times. It just makes me really pissed off of thinking about doing another fucking video on Elden Ring for the 3rd fucking time on a boss that I've seen people cheese this guy in 18 fucking seconds, you know?
These foolish ambitions to rest.
Two videos straight. 2 videos straight. Can't fucking kill him. 2 fucking videos straight. And I can't fucking kill him. I have spent hours fighting this guy. Hours. Godric didn't even take this long. Or Goldfree, or whatever the fuck, Godfrey. I've never fucking spent this long on a single boss. Why is my microphone not positioned correctly? Never spent this long on a single boss. Never. And I am having the worst fucking time with him. I don't even, like, if I can't kill him, I don't even want to finish Elden Ring. I've had enough of Elden. Why is my fucking weapon always gone? Shit. No. Oh my fuck. Oh my fuck. Oh my fuck. I almost died like 4 freaking times. Oh my god. I got him. Oh my god, I finally took his ass down as an underpowered character. Oh, I hate you. Thank you. Both of you, thank you. I cannot believe that. What the hell? Why is he so freaking stupidly strong?
Tarnished.
Don't you whisper sweet nothings to me, Morgott.
The Erd Tree wards off all who deign approach. We are all forsaken.
No, only you. 120. Is that 120,000? It is 120,000. That's 120,000 ruins. That's 120,000. Am I reading that wrong? No, it's definitely 6 zeros. That's 120,000. No way. Hold on. Die, you fuck. Okay, so like, how do I get out of here? I wanna go back. We have so much leveling we need to do before I can leave. Wait, how do I get out? I can't believe I killed him. Oh my god, and I'm ready to like go and spend some runes. Yeah, that's what I'm about to do. Oh, that's right, because I didn't activate I didn't even see this thing. Yeah. Oh my god, he was annoying to deal with.
Hello again, old friend.
I'm not your
Allow
friend.
me a moment to converse with you. You were unable to enter the Erd Tree. No? Prevented by the mantle of barbs. The thorns are impenetrable. A husk of the Erd Tree's being that spurns all that exists without. The only way to stand before the Elden Ring and become the Elden Lord is to pass the thorns. My purpose serves to aid in that very act. To the flame of ruin, far above the clouds, upon the snowy mountain tops of the giants. Then I can set the Erd Tree aflame and guide you down the path to becoming Elden Lord.
Okay, I mean, like, I really don't care to become Elden Lord, but, you know, I mean, like, thanks for the offer, I guess.
Shall I turn your rune? Let my hand
I don't want to touch your hand. So
your ambitions.
I can either go for
Principles
HP,
you would follow.
or I can go for, like, dexterity, or I can just go and spend it at, where I want to, which is actually over here, and, upgrade my Uchi Katana, which I would actually prefer doing that, is to power up my Uchi Katana. and maybe even my shield if I can, since it is the best shield I can have. Because 120,000 runes, I mean, that's quite a bit. I would rather much put that into smithing stones. So I think you need about like 6, so maybe 12. And then for double that, 24 for the shield. I'm gonna probably say 24. And then we're just gonna do like 24. And that should be about it. I think that will be just enough. And we'll just buy that just in case. And we'll also buy, real quick, okay, let's go upgrade our weapon real quick. I'm keeping this purposely on the right side so that way once I go and talk to the main person that I'm looking for, I can just not have to move my webcam and I can just upgrade my stuff.
Well, I took you for no matter, it's all lay out your own.
Okay, so Uchigatana, right? Okay, so Uchigatana's done. And my, I need smithing stone 5s for this one. So we're doing pretty good on those. And then for my broadsword, we're good. The longsword we'll have to deal with some other time when I feel like it, if I even manage to, but Uchigatana and everything else is pretty good, so I have 64,000 left. And what I'm going to use with it is to level up vigor. Yeah, alright. Well, okay everybody. This was not exactly what I had intended to do at the last part of the video. I really was just going to do getting stronger, you know, and going after things I kind of wanted, you know, like the Uchigatana, the Blood Slash, you know, stuff like that. I didn't really expect to be fighting Morgott at all, but you know, I did almost kill him a good few times, especially that one time where I literally only had to strike him one freaking time and he would have been dead. And it was just such a piss off to see myself lose that specific time. And I guess I can go with the vigor. But yeah, just losing that one time when I only had to strike him once and I was standing under the golden like swords. Yeah, that shit made me so upset. Ever since then I was having bad streak after bad streak of just dying, and I panicked in that last fight that I had with him where I did end up successfully killing him because I was pretty certain I was about to die. And it would have probably been my most upsetting moment had I actually not successfully killed him right there, but it's over. I did it. And I'm happy I did it. That leaves 7 major bosses left in the game. And I can only imagine, hopefully, that the rest of them are not going to be this ridiculous. Now, I know that some of you just started laughing. Okay, I get it. I know who the king, or the, should I say the queen of all fights is. It's Melania, right? If I remember her character, or is it Marika, or whatever the hell, it's like Melania. And she's like a pretty absurdly powerful character. So I am going to finally cross out on the list of all the characters that need to be killed. And Morgott is going to be crossed out on this list. The next one to go after is the Fire Giant, the Godskin Duel, Malekith, Sir Gideon Alfnir, the All-Knowing, Godfrey, the first Elden Lord, the real version of him, and then apparently Radagon of the Golden Order, which is known as the Elden Beast. And pretty much if I want to, I can go after Rykard, the god devouring serpent, which he's like a petty lesser end boss. He's necessary, but really and truly we have 6 actual major bosses besides fighting the queen of all fights, which I think her name is Melania. She's supposed to be like stupidly strong. Yeah, Melania, that's her name. But either way, thank you guys for joining me on this video. I know it's like stupidly late. We're probably gonna end up like waking up. Yeah, she's optional. She's an optional boss. But everybody says that she should be fought as the final fight. Although I don't intend to fight her as my final fight. I might fight her as soon as I can get to her. Whenever I can access Melania, I'm going to take her ass down. If I can. Like I have done with every boss. If I can. Right? Anyways, have a good night. And I will see you again tonight. If you guys haven't seen it, and I know that some of you weren't there to see it, you should definitely relax to that video that I have of what was it called? Another Crab's Treasure. I'm not kidding you. It's actually really good, and I think you guys will like it. Another Crab's Treasure really surprised me, and yes, it does have a Souls-based kind of fighting style, but it's like Smushy Come Home and Alice in Wonderland, and it's such an amazing indie game that I've never even heard of, and I think you guys will really like it. You will really enjoy it, and if you haven't played it yourself, you should, but maybe watch me play it first before you play it. Who knows? We'll see. Either ways, have a good night, and thank you, everybody. And I'm glad that it was a good stream. Alright, see you guys later tonight.